Okay, let's get started. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? In Longrich, we greet good morning. We're so excited to be in your presence today. I'm going to be sharing our screen for you to see the speakers we have for us today. So, yeah, what we'll be talking about is how to activate our plan B, especially this period that we are having pandemic that is affecting so many people today. It's very, very crucial for us to activate our plan B. And so we have GMD, the Alex JIA, Longrich Africa. We have number 2 in Africa, Oluchi Ufo Abraham, the 4-star director, Longrich International. You can see Neme Love.
Yeah,
he's an entrepreneur. And I think you're based in the US, right?
Yes, I am actually.
Yes. Based in the US. Then we have Musa Martins. Musa Martins is a trainer, is a business coach. Then we have the boss,
the boss of all the global bosses.
We have Ubon Colonel, the chief of one of the leaders in Longrich, and is a very, very good man, very supportive and building his business. So today we're going to hear from him in his path that he's taking today. Then you have me, Charles Tamble, the boss of the global bosses.
Of all the global bosses.
So you can see all the timber and caliber who are in this presentation today. We have so many people in the world talking about Plan B. And so I want to keep the ball rolling. Why should we activate a Plan B? Why should we activate Plan B? Why the need for Plan B? There are so many reasons why we need to activate our Plan B. As for me, what I'm doing already is it has switched to a Plan A, because I was in a Plan A as a civil servant before I came in contact with this very opportunity we're about to show you today. And 2018, I resigned from my job and I'm doing this business full time. Why? Because one of my mentors, Jim Ron, said, when your passive income is enough to take care of your living expenses, it's enough for you to look at the door and move. So what I was earning in my Plan B was now more than what I was earning in my Plan A. I had to look the other way around and move. And so why should we today look at activating our Plan B? There are so many things that are happening in the world today, and so we are in a crossroads. And what are those things? We are undervalued. Many of us in our workplace, we feel undervalued. We are not valued. And if you want an environment where you need to be valued, you need to activate a Plan B. And the unemployment rates that we are seeing in the world today is mind-boggling. People go to school, get a good grade, then at the end up with no employment. And so what do they need to do? Such people need to look at activating either a Plan A first. Yes, Plan A first, then look at Plan B. But we have people who are already working, who are still telling you that I am looking for something to do. So such people, what do we call them? Underemployed? Yes. You call them underemployed. So they are looking for something to do, and such people need to activate their plan B. We have job insecurity, especially this period. Many people today have lost their job. Many people. And all of them, because they didn't activate their plan B, today they are crying. And so in order for you not to fall into that category of people, it's very important that you activate your plan B. And we're going to show you what plan B to activate today. And so if you are in a job situation that you are overstressed, you need a plan B. You are discriminated against, you are bored, you need a plan B. Then you have financial challenges, just the way I had when I was in my job place. I worked 12 years in the civil service, living paycheck to paycheck. Want to marry? Loan. Want to take care of my children? Loan. House rent? Loan. I was tired of that kind of life. And so if you are in that situation where all the time what you're looking at is to take loan to take care of your living expenses, you need a plan B. Another thing that is affecting many is no time. Many people today have no time, but they are broke. In order for you not to be in that situation, you also need a plan B. If all you do is no time, you don't have time for your family, one good thing about what we are doing today, what we are about to share with you today, is the opportunity it gives to you to have a swelled time with your family. Check out the top leaders. Check out the leaders, people who are handling in this business. They are stay-at-home or stay-at-home dad. Like me, I'm a stay-at-home dad. So if you are that person that is hungry to spend more time with your family members, you need a plan B. Then a plan B can serve as your retirement plan. Now I want you to look at the statistics. This, what I just drew out from those who are in a 40-year plan. That is, you are in a job. If you look at, if you in a job, if you are to have an income of, in the next 40 years, your total income in a year should give you 8 million. If you deduct income tax, rent, school fees, hospital bills, car, you'll discover that at the end of the year, at the end of your expenses, the total amount is 23.4 million. And what you have balance left indebted for life is 15.4 million. I'm just looking at those who have basic salary. So if you look at those who are leveraging on their time, a small team of around 780 people working just 1 hour a day. There's a miss, sorry guys. Yes, there's supposed to be a slide before this. So a small team of around 780 people working for you, because one good thing about the plan B, we're about 1 hour a day. If you have, look at it, 5, 25, 125, maybe you have 5 people, you teach these 5 people to get 25, 125, 625 people, total 780 people. Each of those people are doing 1 hour every day. You have 780 hours. 780 hours times 5 days, 5 working days in a week, you have 3,900 hours in a week. 3,900 hours times 50 weeks in a year will give you 195,000 hours. 195,000 hours times just 100 naira. That is 19.5 million in a year. So if you do this business 4 years time, having 19.5 million times 4, it gives you 78 million. You are rich and you can retire in 4 years instead of 40 years. Unlike working for 8 hours with no income. And so what differentiates the rich and the poor is a word leverage. And that's why there is every need for us to for you to understand that word and see the need for you to activate your plan B. And so today we have speakers here who are ready to show you the business that will enable you activate your plan B. And so we'll be we are talking about no any other business than the business that has really transformed the life of so many people today. Now, I just showed you just few people doing 100 Naira in just 1 hour. What if you have more of that? And so that is what this business is all about. I have seen the life of so many people transform. In where I'm living today, people are sharing the stories of others. I was with a lady last week and she said, this person did this. I saw a video of 1 house. Somebody built this house. I said, well, don't go far. There is somebody before you who was broke and now have properties now as a result of this business. He said, are you serious? I said, yes, that's the video you saw. Now the person is before you now in your town. You've seen me broke before. You've seen me buying Indomie on credit in your shop. And today I don't buy Indomie on credit again as a result of this business. And so don't go far, please. I am here. In this COVID-19, when people are going lean, I am fat. That is as a result of this business. And so what's this company that we're about to share with you all about? Is longrich. Longrich Bioscience International. And so I'm going to share my screen and talk more about the company a little. Then I will call on one of our leaders to talk about the products, the compensation plan, how to join this business, and the success story while we wait for our MD to join us. And so let me share my slide again. Let's talk about Longrich Bioscience International. You see the name long and rich. That's why I tell people, before you join anything, look at the name. It affects people. The word long means living long. We have amazing products that were
All right. So due to technical difficulties, Mr. Charles will be coming back shortly. So let us hold on for a second so that we can get back.
Hey, Mama Lodge.
I celebrate you too. Greetings from Uyo.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Nemelo.
I'm good. Neme, how are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How about yourself? Good to see everybody.
How's USA?
And
Musa, hello.
It's good to see you.
Musa, good to see you too.
Hello, Uche from Houston, Texas. That's good. Hello, Mrs. Adefusika. All right, I can start out by describing the products while we wait for Mr. Charles.
Okay.
Yes. So I know part of the things I wanted to talk about, I mean, when he comes, is just so that everyone will be on the same page and everything like that. So my segment today is more like is focused. Okay, here it is. Mr. Charles, you were gone for a second.
I'm back.
Welcome
The network knocked me out, so I'm back. So guys, let's talk
Welcome back.
about. Thank you. Let's talk about our company, Longrich, who is behind this amazing opportunity. Our chairman, Zuzue, is a founder of this amazing business. If you look at the profile of this amazing man, this awesome man, this man that is touching the life of so many people today, is worth following. Because I tell people, before you join any business, look at the name, look at the person behind the company. You can Google, this man is one of the richest men in the world. Look at this profile: Masters of Business Administration, representatives of People's Congress, Giandri Province, Executive Director, Cleaning Production Association Industry, China, Director of Daily Chemical Association, and so many other portfolio. He's the brain behind this business, started this business 35 years ago. Longrich in Nigeria by this year will be 8 years. In Africa, it should be more than 8 years. In just 8 years, this man has really affected so many people's life in the world. In Nigeria, in the world, he's 35 years old. Can you beat that? For any business to survive the first 5 years in any country, it means the business is great. Longrich is not just into a manufacturing company, because it's a manufacturing company founded 35 years ago, later delve into multi-level marketing, but there are other business areas Longrich is into. Longrich is into social security investments, Giandri Investment Fund, Guafan Financial Fund, agriculture, so many other investment areas. One thing that made me fall in love, or made us fall in love with this amazing company, is the OEM clients. I tell people, is there any company you know on this list? Drop in the chat box if you know any company on this list. We have HP, we have Sensodyne, we have Samsung, we have Canon, we have ExxonMobil, Tesco. These are companies Longrich do OEM for. OEM stands for Original Equipment Manufacturing Clients. Longrich do 1 or 2 businesses with these companies. When we went to China, for me to be very sure, I bought a product manufactured by Longrich for Adidas. I brought it down so that my friends will see that, man, we're not just talking anyhow. This company is into business. And this is the plan B you want to really look into. Longrich is a business that is scattered in different countries. It's not a business that you can do in your own locality. If you tell me, man, this business is saturated, people all around me, they're already into the business, that means you don't have the kind of mindset our chairman wants you to have. The chairman of this business wants you to build an international business from home. Now there is need for us to build a business from home. And so from home, you can build a team all over these countries. Right now, many of the leaders you see today have team members in different countries. Nothing can stop it, not even COVID-19, because all over the world, you can have team members. We have branch offices in different countries. We have in UAE, Russia, Philippines, Korea, Ghana, Cameroon, Malaysia, USA, Nigeria. We have 2 offices in Nigeria now. Then Taiwan, Thailand, and different other UK, different countries are coming up now. This is Longrich business model. We have the direct sales model, where when you shop in Longrich, you tell your friends to come shop with you. You tell your friends to come shop with you, the company gives you a reward for doing that. Then we have traditional supermarkets, we have organic shops, Spa Club, franchise retail shop, e-commerce. Now, Longrich computerized warehouse. When we went to China and got to this place, it was massive, massive. We have so many businesses today, you don't know where their offices are. Our company is not that kind of business. And that is why it is the best place for you to be to activate your plan B. This warehouse is computerized. Only computers work there. Longrich have 8 research centers in the world. We have in the US, we have in Japan, we have in France. You know one thing, it's not easy to build a business in the US for businesses like this to be accepted in the US. If Longrich wasn't a solid company, it wouldn't be in the US. And Longrich is in the US. The 9th center is being built in Africa. Where in Africa? Yeah, in Nigeria. I think that you're lucky. Almost in completion. Very soon, products will be manufactured in the center. And so this is just a short profile of what the company is all about. Now we want to talk about the products. The product. So I'll be welcoming one of our leader, Neme Love, to talk about the products.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Charles, and good day, everyone. So before I even start out with the product, talking about the products, if you realize from the slide Mr. Charles actually shared, you can realize some of the products and some of the companies that we actually manufacture most of their products for. He said he went to China, he bought a product from Adidas, and he saw Longrich manufacturing on it. And if you look at some of the products like Sensodyne and everything like that, you see it's manufactured by Longrich as well. So I see that we have about 500 people on this call. And what I want to ask is, if you can just for a second, think and picture within yourself, if you were paid for every product and every person you referred to use a product, where would you be now financially? It's okay to put it in the comment section, right? So I'm about to get into talking about our Longrich product. So, but I just want you to think about it. Like for every product, like this world is built on networks, right? The world is built on networking. So the idea is, if you were paid for everyone you told, buy a soap, buy cream, buy this, do this, for multiple companies that we actually manufacture for, where do you think you'll be right now financially? So for me to even delve into the products, I will use a story to paint the product picture for us. And I'll use myself as a case study. I'll use my wife, I'll use my baby as a case study. So imagine me now when I wake up in the morning, right? Everyone wakes up in the morning. I use my Longrich toothpaste. So first, that is product number 1. We talk about the Longrich toothpaste to brush my teeth. The next thing, I get in the shower, and then I use our 2-in-1 treatment shampoo for my hair. So that's product number 2, right? So now I've used the toothpaste from Longrich. I've used our Longrich shampoo for my hair. The next thing, I say, okay, let me get on with scrubbing my body. And then I use like our herbal body wash, right? If you don't want to use the body wash, we have different things you can use. We have our bamboo soap. We have our white tea nourishing soap. So this is me in the morning. I'm waking up, I've used the toothpaste already. I've used the treatment for my hair, the shampoo. I've used the body wash, or I've used the bamboo soap, or I've used the white tea nourishing soap. Now, when I'm done, I get to the room. I'm using the Longrich body cream. And then when I'm done, I use the antiperspirant, what would I call it, the roll-on, which you use for your armpits, right? And then I am set for my day. So everything I did to get me ready for that day were all Longrich products. And if we're looking at my baby, for some of you on this call that don't know, I have a 1-year-old daughter. And so if I'm going to pretty much like use her as a case study, guess what? We have the baby soap, we have the baby cream, we have the baby oil, we have the baby powder, we have the baby diapers. So that means I've used longrich for myself. I've also used longrich products for my little baby, right? All of this from the company manufacturing. Now let's move on to my wife, right? So she wakes up as well. She does the same thing like myself. She brushes her teeth. She uses the shampoo and everything like that. But the thing is like, okay, she may be experiencing that time of the month, you know, certain things like women have like periods they go through each month. Guess what? We have longrich sanitary pads that you can actually use, right? So, and I've not even talked about other items that we actually manufacture. We have certain things like we have the pots, we have the green tea that actually cleanses you when you drink the green tea. I know we have so many people from Africa actually on this call. I'll encourage us to also drink a lot of tea whenever we wake up in the morning. It just cleanses some of the oil that we ate last night or we ate in the previous day. It cleanses it, and that's what the green tea actually does. It helps to cleanse your system, right? And while that is going on, now we are going through a pandemic period. And guess what? Longrich just launched a hand sanitizer. If you look at our hand sanitizer, guess what? It has 99.9% alcohol. See, Mr. Charles has explained certain things about the company to you. The idea is for you to be part of a forward-thinking company, and we have 2,000 other products, and we are gradually introducing it based on the need we experience in the market. So for some of us that want to travel now, right? Some people want to travel, right? We have the power bank, right? You can actually use. We have the travel kits you can use. We have the mosquito repellent that you can use. So again, if you're going to go through your analysis and you think to yourself, for every product I've actually described, there is one company somewhere that is solving this need for you, whether it's longrich or not, right? For everything I've described right now, there is someone solving this problem for you because most of us, everybody has power bank. It doesn't matter whether you are in a first world, second world, third world country. When you travel and you're leaving your house, you need to carry a power supply to help you out when your phones are running out, right? So our products, these are daily consumable products, right? These are something that even in this COVID period, like my colleague, Mr. Charles was saying, right? You still brush your teeth, you still shower. And so that's where our products come in, which is when I describe myself when I woke up in the morning, I use all true longrich products. You get to the kitchen, we have the longrich pots. My wife uses the longrich stuff. As a matter of fact, when she was describing the longrich sanitary pad, I'm not a lady. One thing she said, it felt like foam in between her legs. I was like, wow, okay, I don't know what that means, but I guess it feels comfortable for those that are wearing it. But that's what I'm trying to say. And all these things we are also projecting to you is these products are also organic. I know we hear this word organic thrown around every time. Anytime you hear it's organic, everyone. But what does organic actually mean? It means a product that is done with less chemicals. It's a naturally produced product. So your body needs products with less chemicals, right? And so you have a company that has proven to you in the previous slide SD2 shared that produces products or manufactures products for Adidas, Omega, Sensodyne, Tesco. These are like world-renowned brands. Let's assume you don't even know longrich, right? We are telling you that we manufacture products for these ones. And then now we are telling you these products we are manufacturing, they are organic. And in my research, I have not seen any longrich product not do what it was designed for, right? So if you look at your life, look at all the things you spend each day, look at everything you do each day with the different things you use, you realize that we pretty much cater to everything and everything you really use. So all I'm asking, or all I will ask you in this call or in this meeting is, all we are doing here is pretty much like a cashback concept. From the products you use every day, just pretty much refer someone. And I know my colleague will share this better in how to make more money. But all I want you to know is longrich can pretty much like take care of every household and daily consumable product you use each day. Thank you. Okay, well, while we are waiting for Mr. Charles, let me continue my cashback analysis. So while we are waiting for him,
Are you available?
Great, thank you.
so you can start, Mr. Charles, unless you want me to pretty much like continue with my cashback concept and explain how it works.
Thank you very much, Nemelov, for that fine way of presenting the product. Is daily consumable, the things you use daily. And what we are saying is these things you don't earn by using other companies' products. So why don't you switch your brand? Switch this brand and start making money. That's it. Activate the plan B by using what you're already using to make money. That's what we are sharing with you today. And so our next speaker is Ubonkonel. Hey, the network is affecting him. Before we come to that, okay, let's move to now. How do you join this business? Let's move to Musa Martins. Oh, Bokone is back. The network is not like in the MS network. Network.
Mr. Musa, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you very much, Nemelov.
Okay, continue.
All right. I really want to appreciate the leadership that put all of this together. All right. It's very rare for people to actually look out for people. All right. When I got a call that I'm going to be on this call this evening, I said, wow, the mother hen wants to take the generosity out to the crowd. All right. I would love to share a little bit of my screen with all the people listening to us right now, and hope I can share some.
Yeah, you can share.
All right, fantastic. All right. All right, I have this favorite quote from Mark Twain. Well, going to talk about taking a slot in this longrich buffet because it's actually a buffet. This is my second year with the company, and I can beat my chest to it. Just like Mr. Charles Tambo said, the boss of all the global bosses. You see, it's almost insane when your plan B is already giving you 2 years of your salary every single week, what your plan A used to give you. If you get stuck with your plan A, it's like insanity, all right? It's like slavery, all right? Now for that's almost the same thing that happened to me. So when the boss of all the global bosses was saying it, I could relate, all right? Now, one of the things that gets most of us stuck in the bureaucratic time is that, you see, we were schooled and beaten into thinking like bureaucrats, working and getting paid per time. But one of the beautiful things that Longrich has come to do for us is allowing us to create our own success story, all right? And the invitation I'm giving everybody listening to me this evening is come be a part of this unfolding success story. If you've ever heard anything that Mr. Charles Tambo have said or Nemelov have said, you see, it can go around. It's a buffet, all right? Now, Mark Twain said something. He said, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. Just like we normally know the normal quotes from that we used to know. You see, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step, all right? There's always a starting step for every single person listening to me today, all right? 2 years ago, I had to say yes to this and figure out how to build it later. And I'm happy I got started. I understand the fact that there are a lot of people all over the world listening to me right now. And I wish to give it to you first, all right, in dollars. Now you can take a position either as a platinum VIP, like several people are today, including myself. All right. The beautiful thing is that you're coming with between $2,300 to about $3,000, depending on your country's economy, basically. All right. Now, the fantastic thing is that you see, when you do this, basically, you're going to earn what we call performance bonus of 12%. All right. Now, when you see, if you see my screen very well, you see $22,500 per week per leg. All right, you get to understand that later in the compensation plan, basically. All right, now for those people who said, come, I can afford $2,300 to about $3,000. All right, you can take a slot between $960,000 to about $1,000 or $1,500, basically. All right, now the most important thing is getting started, guys. So whether you choose to start with the platinum level or the VIP level or the gold level or the silver level, basically, or the quarter silver level, basically, it's what Napoleon Hill said in his book, Think and Grow Rich, desire that actually drives the entire thing home for you. Because you see, if you have ever set your eyes on any great accomplishment in the world, all right, it all started from desire, all right? Now, desire is the starting point of every great accomplishment, guys. And the most important thing is this, that out of the magnanimity of this amazing company called Longrich, all right, they said, you see, they understand the fact that the most introversial person can influence at least 200 people, all right? Now, what I mean is, I am an introvert. I don't talk. Even when people are pressing me, I don't have the capacity to fight back. All right. Now, that's shown that that kind of person can influence 200 people. We're not looking out for you to refer 200 people to our organization. All right. So if you're out to build this amazing business, basically, see, what we're looking for is you're developing maximum of 3 legs. All right. I'll show you. All right. Nobody's putting pressure on anything on you. All right. There's no time frame for you to achieve anything unless we're running a promo. All right. Of course, we should put time frame on that. All right. You grow at your own pace, and the leadership level can easily be achievable as all the rules and laws of pyramid scheme. So it's a clear thing from the beginning that this is what you're coming to be a part of is not a pyramid scheme. As a matter of fact, pyramid scheme is illegal. And these guys have been in Africa for well close to 8 years now, right? And the fantastic thing that I love so much is that the bonuses are paid every week, all right? No longer will I show up in a particular office and earn monthly income anymore, all right? I can extend my income to about 52 weeks per year, all right, instead of 12, all right? And the most beautiful thing, you see, I'm well aware that a lot of people listening to me right now have been involved in one network marketing business or the other before, right? And I know how it has been for you, all right? I've been there as well, all right? But when you come to Longrich, there's no mandatory monthly purchase, all right? What we used to know as auto ship. It is not compulsory here. There's nothing like that, all right? Now, and you accumulate your bonus points unlimitedly. What it means is that, you see, they won't say 2020 is over, now we're in 2021. Everything you did in 2020 will be flushed out. There's nothing like that, all right? Which makes it a lot more fantastic. All right. Now, that's for those who are outside of Nigeria, from where I am today. All right. This same thing is applicable for all of us. Now, the monetary entry point for every single person in Nigeria is this. You see, you start from, it starts from Q silver, which means quarter silver. All right. Way up to platinum VIPs, basically. All right. Now, the most important one for me is the platinum VIP. I told somebody in recently where I went to make a presentation. I said, there's no point, all right, doing gold or doing platinum when you can afford doing platinum VIP, all right? Because the most important thing here is that I get to form the part of people who share this company's 1% global sales, all right? Now, so you see, if you can't do platinum VIP, if you can do it, why not go ahead and shoot the shot once and for all right? So the highest level in taking a slot with this amazing company is that you can also come in as a platinum VIP, all right? Now, let's say, okay, you don't have the capacity to do the platinum VIP. You can do the platinum. It's just 320,000 naira, all right, of which you also earn the 12% weekly performance bonus, all right? Now, for those who can come in on gold, do it. For those who can come in on silver, do it. For those who can come in on quarter silver, do it. All right. The most important thing is this: if you have the capacity to do quarter silver or silver, there's an amazing room for you to always upgrade. All right. What I mean by upgrade is this: if you do quarter silver, for instance, all right, and you want to upgrade to silver or eventually upgrade to gold, all you need to do is do the difference. The difference means you've done 40 or 75 before. If you must move from 75 to 130, all you need to do is just do the difference of 75 to 130, all right? Now, why I encourage people to come in big is this: the percentage of earnings also differs, all right? I like money a lot, all right? That's why we go to work every day, isn't it? All right, that's why we spend a lot of years in school trying to become career people, all right? So if I asked the medical doctor one thing, he said, I love my job so much, and I smiled and I laughed at him. I said, okay, you like your job? He said, yes. I said, okay, since you love your job, you're going to work for the next 10 years, all right? Let's take money out of the equation. So money will not be involved anymore. Do you still love your job? He said, hell no, all right? And I said, the reason why you're working tirelessly and you're professing that you love your job is because there's still money attached to it. If I give you 50 billion naira right now, you will no longer go to any hospital practicing your medicine anymore, all right? And he said, you got me there. And I said, the most important thing is this: you see, I learned something from my mentor I will never forget. He said, never do what you love for a living, because you're the only person that can pay yourself, all right? He said, do what other people love, provide services to people and put a price tag on it. Get the money, all right, and go live your dream as a hobby, all right? For every single person you're going to listen to today, they are doing what a lot of people love. I love what Zig Ziglar said. He said, help a lot of people get what they want. You can have your own taken care of. You get what you want, all right? And that's the goal, all right? And every single person listening to me right now, that is what I want you to do. That's what I want to encourage you to do. So in as much as I will encourage you to take a slot in this amazing company, all right, it doesn't mean anything to anybody or the person who invited you here, all right? Now, because the person is helping you, all right? Now, and the same way I am grateful for the person who invited me about 2 years ago to take a look at this amazing company, all right? Now, whereas there are a set of people who said, come, 750 is too small for me. What will be my percentage of earning? How can I maximize my profit? I have to do business with 750. What kind of profit will I be expecting? All right. There's another way around it. All right. You can come in as an investor. All right. You can come in as a franchise owner. It ranges from 3.5 million to about 38 or 40 million, basically. All right. Now, when you look at these, no longer are you going to say, okay, I want to go and hustle and look for people, all right? It's a one-off payment, it's a lifetime product franchise. You have access to over 1 million Africans and people around the globe that can have access to your franchise, whatever shop. What it means is that the company is going to give you a license, all right? And you're going to stock up this company's product, what the exact amount you're going to pay, all right? So by the time you do this, basically every other business builders all around the globe or within your locality are going to come pick up products from you, all right? Because the company already gave you this license. And the most important thing is this: See, whether you choose to belong here, or you choose to belong here, or you choose to be a franchise owner, all funds for investment or for business building are paid directly into the company's account. All right, just make sure you bring your evidence of payment. Then another fantastic thing I would love to show you before I get out is this. You see, in Longrich, you see, we build 3 legs. All right, just like I told you earlier on. Now, the most fantastic thing is this: you're focusing on your 3 legs. Let's assume this is you, number 1. All you need to do among all your friends and family members, like I tell people, you can even invite all the people you call your enemies to, all right, to take a look at this, all right? By the time you do your first 3, all right, you teach every single person you're going to introduce into this amazing structure to do exactly what you have done, all right? Then there's another fantastic thing I have noticed with a lot of smart parents, all right, who have come across this amazing business, all right? This is what they do, all right? When you see the structure here, we call them smart mothers or smart parents, basically, all right? Now, the first thing they do is to take a position for their husband or for their wives, all right? So their first 3 legs here becomes their family members. All right. Now, the fantastic thing is this: you can either do the VIP or the platinum or the gold or the silver or the quarter silver for any of these guys. All right. Now, the fantastic thing is this: you see, by the time the smart mom is earning money, all right, the husband is earning, the children are also earning as well. All right. So every other person within your contact, we call them social capital, can come in the downlines at the end of the day. But make sure, like I tell people and I beg people, is this: you see, never eat alone in this thing. It's a buffet, just like I said from the beginning. Anybody can come. And you see, the fantastic thing is this: you see, you can come here with a teaspoon, all right? You can also come here with your saucer, your teacup, all right? You can come here with basin, all right? You can come here with your drum, all right? You can as well come to Longrich with your tank, all right? But people like us are ready to come into Longrich with our ocean, all right? Tank alone is not enough, all right? Drum alone is too small, all right? If I come here with buckets, everybody will laugh at me. So I need to come here to haul every single thing. And that's the exact invitation we're giving you today, all right? Now, some of the benefit is this. You can see by the top left here, starting from weekly payments to all expense paid international trips to degrees and scholarship at Suzhou University in China, plus an SUV fund, all right, as a Diamond 7 in the rank. I'll show you the leadership, basically, all right? Now, and brand new cars, 25 million naira housing fund for you. You stand the chance to go for your MBA for scholarship as a star director to St. Bridget's University in Denver, Colorado. All right, there are no monthly targets for you, no sales target. There's no flushing of points. And just like my colleague, my friend, Naomi Love said, they have amazing products that you can choose from. All right, which will be of great help for you and your family. All right, before I joined Longrich, I used to go to Sahad. You see, sometimes I have to queue at Next Cash and Carry or ShopRite to shop most of these things that are available for you. All right. So one of the things you must know is that every single dime you're dropping here, you're getting the equivalence in product back immediately. All right. So you're not paying a dime for registration. Registration is totally free. All right. It's just that if I must earn 8%, I must come in at Q Silver or Silver level. If I want to earn 10% basically of all my performance bonus, I'm 12% plus 1% of Longrich global sales, basically. I must come in as a VIP membership. All right. No, so this is their growth progression, basically. All right. Now, for every single person that comes in, including myself, we started as a normal distributor. All right. We had to build other leaders and help other people as well. And just like Zig Ziglar said, and I quote earlier on, if you want anything in life, help enough people get what they want, you definitely got exactly what you're looking for. All right. So the fantastic thing among what I said here to my top left is this. All right. When you become Diamond 4, you start qualifying for trips. All right. Now, our brand new cars will be included from Diamond 5. then you increase your car level from Diamond 6, then scholarship will be added when you get to Diamond 7. And fantastically, housing fund will be added for you the moment you become a star director, all right? So I'd love to end with this before I hand over to the boss of all the global bosses. All right, this is my favorite quote from one of the presidents of the United States of America. He said, "Far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumph, even though checkered by failure, all right, than to rank with those poor spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, all right, because they live in a great twilight that knows no victory not defeat." All right. One of the things that kept me going, all right, and I will encourage you to do the same, is this. You see, you can never pay your bills with another man's opinion of you. All right. So by the time you listen to this, all right, till the end, hear other people's success story as well, I will encourage you get on board. But the most important thing is this: it matters more to you to be on board here and be part of this buffet that it will ever matter to whoever invited you here. So thank you very much for your time as I hand over to the boss of all the global bosses.
Thank you very much, Musa Matix, for that wonderful presentation. Now we have before us here the President, International Markets, JMD Africa, now with us. And so before we welcome Mr. Colonel for his presentation, we want to hear from our GMD because he has few time to spend with us here. And so Mr. Alex JIA, you're welcome.
Thank you, SD Charles Dambo. Thank you, Mr. Musa. Nice to meet you from online. This is Alex JIA, the CEO of Longrich International Market. Sorry, my delay, because I just moved in from another Zoom meeting. And because I'm still outside, so I have to wear my mask for security. Thanks for everyone's understanding. And I also welcome our SD4, Madam Auluch, our Star Director, Charles Dambo, our Star Director, Mr. Colonel, and all of our meaningful leaders, our members and family members, Longrich family members, to have this wonderful sharing time through this Zoom meeting. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome, President Alex.
Thank you. So what Mr. Musa already shared is seriously amazing. So I think I'm just sharing some key information, some key testimonies of Longrich about the last 6 months. Key testimonies to prove what Mr. Musa already shown to everyone is true. The first thing is, I want to share some real testimonies, what happened from April to June, and the last 3 months, what happened to Longrich Africa. Everybody knows the Nigeria country lockdown started from April, and a lot of business has been seriously affected. A lot of companies was suffering seriously bankrupt, fully shut down. Many people are losing their regular job. So people start to realize to have a plan B, a real plan B, is becoming compulsory and important. I think everybody has this kind of feelings experienced in the last 3 months. Only very few lucky people, only these few people's life has not been affected seriously. I can say that, but those people are very lucky. But what I can see is through this Longrich platform, if you are a key leader in the Longrich network business, I believe your family, your lifestyle, the quality of your life, I believe you have not been affected seriously, because I have some real figures which I want to share to everyone today through this live show. In the last 3 months, we have over 100,000 family members from whole longrich African market who has earned at least over $1,000 from longrich every month. So everybody knows in the whole world, only US governments are giving their citizens, US citizens, quite large amount of those kind of cash to feed their families. Each of their families are getting at least $1,200 if you are a taxpayer as a citizen of US. In Africa, there's no country can achieve that kind of thing. No country government can achieve that kind of thing. But can you imagine, with longrich platform, in the last 3 months, we have over 100,000 longrich members are earning at least $1,000 from their weekly bonus every month. In the last 3 months, when many people are losing their job, even before they can make like a 100,000 naira monthly from their office job, but I believe many of them has lost it because from the newspaper of Nigeria, if you read it every day, the Nigerian citizen consumption ability has been reduced 40%. What does it mean? It means either if you already have job, if you still have your job, but your salary has been reduced at least 40%, all means 40% of people has lost their job. But in the last 3 months, if you are hard worker in longrich, what were you enjoying? In the last 3 months, in whole Africa, we have over 1,000 car qualifiers, apart from their weekly bonus. This 1,000 longrich family members has earned at least $10,000 as car fund. And we have over 3,000 members has qualified their international trip promo. Of course, because of the fully lockdown of the international airport, nobody is allowed to travel. Of course, company will help them to withdraw cash, which equivalent to the value of the trip. So we have over 3,000 this kind of trip promo qualifiers. I believe all of those people I mentioned, their life quality cannot be seriously affected by this pandemic. Even their regular job has been affected. So you see, this is what the serious plan B means. Second thing I want to share is, apart from the existing key leaders, what they are benefiting from the platform, is it longrich still developing? We know a lot of company has been affected seriously. They just can survive. They don't have any opportunity to talk about developing. But what is happening to longrich market? In the last 3 months, during the pandemic, everybody knows the UK was suffering it seriously. Everywhere is also locked down. But in the last 3 months, longrich UK market has started to grow very fastly. Like in this July, longrich UK market is already generating 200,000 PVs in a month. You can imagine when the international flight, when people cannot take international flight, when there's no physical staff who is operating in UK, this business still can run, still can fly. who is enjoying this 200,000 PVs from UK? We have over 200 Nigerian members who are staying in their Nigerian house. Those people are enjoying this 200,000 UK PVs. You can imagine, you are suffering the lockdown in Nigeria, but you have a team giving you 200,000 PVs in UK. You can imagine those kind of feelings. And we have planned to open another 5 Europe countries in this year. We are going to set up our Longrich Europe HQ office in Ireland, where it's going to have our Longrich physical office, our physical staffs. And we are also going to set up another five warehouses in another 5 countries, including Germany, Italy, Spain, Portugal. So if each Europe countries can help our Nigerian members to generate 200,000 PVs monthly, so 200,000 multiplied 5 is 1 million PVs. Imagine during pandemic, your Europe teams giving you 1 million PVs. Your Africa teams give you 1 million PVs. So what kind of quality life that is? Is it going to be effective from the pandemic? Not at all. So why the Longrich business still can develop is based on the business model. This is a sharing economy business. Firstly, the business model meet the requirements during the pandemic. The sharing can be online, right? The sharing can be by online communications. If you have real testimonies, people also will be impressed about it. Secondly, our products meet the requirements during the pandemic. Even after the pandemic, everybody will realize the health is the key to everything. Without health, everything is a zero, right? So Longrich products is seriously meeting the current needs during the pandemic, including the immunity improvement products, the personal care products, the sanitizers, which we just launched. And if you buy it from the supermarket, which doesn't have any PVs, but if you join Longrich member and buy it, also share this opportunity to other people, to consume this kind of daily care products, immunity improvement products is going to be a serious consumption trend in next 3 to 5 years, even after pandemic. So if you are a real businessman, you can see, I believe you are going to see the opportunity from it. People start to realize either I need to buy it every day from supermarket. Let me just buy the more valuable, more quality one, and also give myself opportunity to make money from it through the membership. People will start to compare. And we also already have so many testimonies, like those 100,000 African members who are making $1,000 in last 3 months. People will start to compare which product is better and what kind of business model is giving them another plan B. So it is simply to compare. The third thing is I want to share is our manufacturer is going to be launched very soon. Just because of this pandemic, delayed again. But what we are going to do is with this manufacturer is, of course, with the manufacturer, we are going to help our members to give them confidence, to help them create a higher level platform, to help them to generate PVs automatically. Why? Because people will start to believe this is the real trustful platform which never disappeared from Africa continent. With this manufacturer, today I'm also announcing a business secret. Company already, longrich already have a partnership with a P&G, the greatest US daily use products company, P&G. Longrich is going to produce over 100 million pieces of toothpaste for P&G in Nigeria. You know, currently, if you go to ShopRite to buy P&G toothpaste, most of them, you will see that they are made in Germany. But very soon, you are going to see those P&G toothpaste. They are showing made in Nigeria by longrich. P&G already have over 100 years history. If those kind of companies, they trust longrich product quality, longrich manufacturing quality. So if longrich is providing our own brand products, of course you can imagine, it's definitely our own brand has higher value, higher function, better function, and higher quality, right? It's not difficult to get this result. With this strong platform, we believe we are generating more start directors automatically. And what is seriously also happening in the last 3 to 5 years. You know, when we just started this business around 7 years ago, it was quite difficult to have even one start director, very difficult. But you see, after 7 years, with the business developing, when the platform gets stronger, we are almost generating start director every week. Every week, we have a new start director rise up. You can imagine, even during the pandemic, in the last 3 months, we have another 5 new start director rise up. When people are losing jobs, our people are becoming diamond diamonds, are becoming star directors. So you can compare the difference. Okay. So for conclusion, what I want to share is, because of the pandemic, company are giving a lot of considerations on the 2020 car fund promo. Let me give a brief explanation on that car promo. For last year's 2019 car fund, the minimum car fund is 3.5 million naira. This year's car fund, the minimum amount is 5 million naira. Okay? But the requirements for last year's 3.5 million car and this year's 5 million car promo, they are same thing. The PV requirements are same thing. That means if you can qualify the 3.5 million car in 2019, you are definitely qualifying the 5 million car of 2020. Last year, we have over 200 members in Nigeria qualified 3.5 million car and 5 million car in last year. I believe this year we are going to have at least 300, even 500 people to qualify the 5 million car fund, because the requirements is PV requirements is the same. And our market is still growing during the pandemic. Secondly, last year, we were giving 10 million naira car fund as a higher level one. This year, the higher level award is 15 million naira instead of only 10 million naira. And the PV requirements is almost same. This year's 15 million naira is almost same with the last year's 10 million naira car fund PV requirement. If you say you are fresh, you are still learning to do this business. Maybe you will miss, somebody will miss this 15 million naira car fund is a possibility, honestly. But it doesn't mean you are only going to qualify for 5 million. Instead of 5 million, there's still another 7 million car fund waiting for you. Understand? I mean, if you just need to complete like 70% of 80% of this year's 15 million naira car fund, you're not losing everything. You are getting at least 7 million car fund, which doesn't have last year. For star directors, last year's maximum amount is 30 million naira. This year, the top level one is 15 million naira. I believe this year we are going to have at least 10, even 20 star directors going to qualify this 15 million naira star director car. We believe with the business, with the platform is getting stronger, with the business developing. For this 2020 car fund promo, our long-range Nigeria family members are going to have at least 1,000 qualifiers, at least 1,000 qualifiers. So let's celebrate in July of 2021 to enjoy your 5 million car fund, 7 million car fund, 15 million car fund, 50 million car fund. And we're also going to do a wonderful and official launch for our manufacturer. And we are going to create more plans and the opportunity to share the benefits which come with the manufacturer, long-range Africa manufacturer. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Awesome. Powerful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Aleja, for that brief movement, details on what is ahead of us and what we have benefited so far, what we have done so far, I mean, in the business, and what we are about to benefit. So guys, drop in the chat box if you're really seeing the future. Tell me which of the car you want to qualify for. Drop that in the chat box.
Thank you, Mr. Charles.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Okay.
Thank you much, Alex. Thank you for sharing so much.
Thank you, Mr. Alex.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
So let's now welcome our next speaker, Mr. Colonel, on the compensation planning.
Yes. Thank you very much, the boss of all the global bosses. Thank you all. My job is going to be very easy because Mr. Alex has spoken well on the compensation plan. Musa also took time to explain a lot of things on the compensation plan. So my job is very easy. I will just recap and share my success story. Yes, I'm just going to share my success story because they have done my job. So what I want to do, I want to share my screen, please. I need to share my screen.
Yeah, you can. You can share the screen.
Yeah. So is it up?
The screen is up. You can see it for now.
Yeah, the screen is up.
You can see the screen.
Yeah. Let's look at what we have in that screen. Yeah, it's money, plenty money.
Money.
Now, if you look at what you are saying, you will see something that is very unique. Every currency you are seeing there has one head. One head. You see dollars, you see pounds, you see the yen, the RMB, you see euro. It's different from the Nigerian 1,000 naira that has two heads. You know, people say that two heads are better than one. Not in this case. So our plan B is going to be a situation that we are earning in this kind of currency. If you listen to Mr. Alex, our GMD, he never mentioned Naira. He was talking of $1,000, $10,000. He was talking hard currency. It's not, Nigerian money is irrelevant. So we are, the plan B we are talking about is financial relevance. So to be financially relevant, you need this kind of currency. And the platform that is going to put you on this currency is the longrich platform. Yes, the longrich platform is that platform that is putting you on this currency. So if you've never started earning here, this is where to start. The hard way, the hard way, the hard currency way is the longrich way. So, you know, and it's a dream. You know, for me, it's I'm just going to
lost him.
The network is disturbing. Breaking. After seeing all this money, hey, network, stop, please. We need to make all this money. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why these people don't want me. Network is terrible here, but I'm just going to try my best. They are not doing well. They are not doing well. I'm going to still the money issue I am now, so we're going to do it. Yeah, the screen is back, right? Is the screen back?
Yes, it's back. You can see it.
Okay, so let me just go forward because I said it's my dream. And what we are going to do now is, I love it when people dream. You talk about how you are going to make it, and you really don't care how you are going to make it. When you take a dream up, a sleeping man cannot make the dreams come true. So the first thing you need to do when you dream is to wake up from the sleep that you are. When you wake up, then your dream is on the journey to get to where it's supposed to be. So I usually say one thing that no matter how you want to be financially intelligent or financially relevant or financially free, financial freedom doesn't come by wishing. You need to do some work. That is not a gift. They don't give you financial independence. You must perfect it by passionately working, consciously working to make sure you get that. So now, I told you I'm going to talk about my story. This is my son. He got his first car when he was 9 years old. And since then till today, every year, he has a car. Smart parents make these things work. So if you come on board, you need to come with your family or your close people that you are going to empower as well. Don't look at yourself alone. Look at people that you're going to move on with. You know, the next thing for you to do is to make sure that you get your people involved. this is the benefit of the trips. When the company announces promos for trips, they make it happen. Mr. Alex was talking about a lot of people qualifying for these trips. Yes, I've been there. You know, there is no single year the company doesn't take us out. And I have been privileged with a few of us here. I mean, all of the panelists here have been traveling, all expense paid with this company. It's amazing. It's amazing. This plan B doesn't just give you money, it gives you fun. It doesn't just give you money, it gives you family outside your family, relationships. There are a lot of people that you are going to meet to do some businesses aside from long-range business with, because you are in relationship with them. You are coming to meet people that you never knew before, and you get to become family with them. Okay, so that's me and the star directors, Maiduru and the wife, and my wife, you know, one of those trips. This is part of the trips that we go as a family. You can see our 5-star director #1 there. You can see 4-star director and the wife, Sheun, you know. So this is what we enjoy when we go on these trips, family extended. Okay, so now let's look at the people that should join Longrich. There are people that love Longrich products, excellent people. They love Longrich products. They register just to buy the products. That is good. The next type of people are the people that want to earn some money monthly. President Alex talked about people during the pandemic that earn at least $1,000 in a month. Those are the third, you know, category of people who like to make big money, you know, big money, between 30,000 and 500,000 naira in a month. That is that range, 1,000. I mean, but there are people like Charles Tambor that want to be financially free, uncommon financial freedom, you know, and that is the category all of us should belong. It does not take anything. It just takes for you to deliberately and consciously build a system. Now, the card promo that President Alex talked about began on the 6th of July and is going to end next year. The card promo ends after a year when it starts. And you have all the time, and it has started now. So if you've never started, this is the time for you to start building. It's time for you to start building. Now, because of what the company has for us, a lot of families qualify for this card, not one person, not two people. A lot of families, all the family members qualify. And when you quantify this fund that is given to you, some families go home with 50 million naira, with 75 million naira. And I know this particular one because the star director is going home with 50 million naira. I know a lot of families are going to go home with 100 million naira. What a rush, 100 million naira going into a family. What a rush. Charles Tambor, I can see you already making time for such, you know. I know we are going, I see a lot of us marking time because we must get this done. We must get this done. We must get it done. You know, the 50 million category, the 25 million category, these are the categories. 5 wow categories. You can't afford to miss any of these categories. If you can't get the 50, get the 25. If you can't get the 25, get the 7 million. The 5 million category is the least, and you must get it. You must get it. Everybody in your family must get it. Get your friends on board to get this done. All right. So 3 things you need to do when you get on board this business is what we call the 3 TTP. The first one, we said, take the product. We know the products are very beautiful. The products are so sweet. So when you take the product, you share it with people. You give to people, you know, make sure that people know about the products. Longrich products are excellent. Longrich products are unbeatable. So make sure that you take the product, be a product of the product. Number 2, the second TTP is you talk to people. A lot of people don't know there is an opportunity like the Longrich business. Just yesterday, where I reside, I discovered that I went into into some place, a particular place, and you know, I had this cup. I had this cup with me, and people were asking me about this cup, and I explained to them what it is, and they have never heard about Longrich. They never knew about longrich. So if I did not have this product with me, this cup, they wouldn't have known about it. Go around branding yourself with longrich products. If you can wear longrich, wear longrich. If you can carry longrich products, carry longrich product. But make sure that wherever you go to talk to people, we say, you know, I talk about RITA, RITA. In longrich business, anti-RITA is the game. RITA, recruitment is the answer. When you start recruiting people, your business goes up. So RITA is the game. Now, the third TTP is train the people. It's not just enough for you to talk to people and get them on board. When they register with the categories that Musa explained, you need to train them. If you are a prospect, you are new, somebody invited you to watch this show, know very well that you are not here for yourself, you are here for people. So you need to train the people that you bring on board. You know, so you want results in this business, the plan B is to build a business. Building this business means you are building the people, you know. So when you build the people will build you. And that is what we call the power of leverage. The power of leverage is bringing people together to put you on an end of a particular lever and they lift you up. So when you build the people build your business. It's as simple as that. It's the power of leverage. You alone cannot do this business. You need a team of people that believe in you. You need a team of people that will take you up. And it is your duty to make them take you up. Nobody will take you up on their own. It's for you to become a leader. We saw in the part of the, when you come into longrich, that leadership is easily achievable. When once you are able to bring two people into the business, you become their leader and you bring them to a level that you see yourself. When once you are able to replicate or reproduce yourself in these people, you have made yourself to go. You didn't use it. Like you have a lot of people you are forced to use. Your social capital is what you need to use right now to leverage on your business and grow a business. Your plan B is a business of people. Business for the people, to the people, by the people. It's a democratic kind of business. Network marketing or multi-level marketing is not just you alone. You need to bring in people on board and you need to grow with them. So now, let me put this up. Your prospect is that prosperity you pray for, and it's your conversion power that enriches your bank account. If you've never thought of making people rich, start thinking now, because it is your ability to enrich people that is going to enrich you particularly. So this is where I will say you should get started. Get started, be on board, and this is your story. Thank you for being on board, and thank you for building your teams. Thank you.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. Thank you very much for that awesome presentation. You got no option. If you are here, don't analyze. If not, you die analyzing. We have a final speaker today, the only woman in our midst, dogged, strong, who has built a lot of billionaires in this platform. I say B. I paused to mention the letter B. If you understand the letter B, she's part of that group. B. Yeah. B, guys. So she's here to share with us success stories of people who have achieved results in this business. Mrs. Oluchi Abraham. Are you there, ma?
Hello. Thank you so much.
Thank you for guiding the men. This is just a man, a woman business. Now they can see a lot of men talking about longrich. We have our boss in our midst to wrap it up today. Are you there?
Hello. Thank you so much, Charles.
Okay.
Excellent presentation, guys. Wow, the only woman in the midst of powerful guys. Thank you so much. President Alex JIA, we appreciate you. First of all, I want to appreciate everyone who has been a part of this meeting. Okay. I assure we're gonna soon, very soon, we're gonna be out of this place. We've taken more than budgeted, more than the time budgeted. Okay, so I'm gonna be very quick. I'm gonna be sharing the impact longrich has had in Nigeria and Africa in the last 8 years. You know, this company has transformed the lives of so many people across the globe. Okay, so many families and individuals in Africa and beyond has been taken out of poverty, you know, and then people now live lifestyles they never thought could be possible. Even during the pandemic, like Alex JIA shared, people are earning over $1 million to over $1,000 to $2,000. That's amazing, you know. When the entire world has been in distress, longrich partners are buying cars and properties and building houses. Charles is one of them, you know. He bought 2 houses, 2 properties during the pandemic. Okay, so many our partners in Nigeria alone, you know, we've paid out in bonuses, in weekly bonuses, an average of 500 to 700, you know, million naira. That's massive. So many ordinary people have become super extraordinary partnering with longrich. One of the our biggest success stories is the puff-puff seller in Ghana who used to hawk puff-puff on the streets of Ghana. You know, from hawking puff-puff to becoming a superstar. You know, the next big success story, you know, we've had in Nigeria and Africa is a young lady, a school teacher who was on a salary of 25,000 naira, now a superstar just because she said yes to longrich opportunity. And then we've also had a new partner whom we all know, Charles Tambo. You know, he was involved in an accident and had to lose everything he had ever, you know, labored for. But longrich platform helped him rebuild his finances, you know, and he was able to send his kids back to school. Prior to longrich, that wasn't possible. You know, we have a partner from the UK who built a 7-figure income from the comfort of her home in the UK. So many success, you know, too many zero to hero success stories that time will not permit me to mention. Okay, I've also had my life has been seriously positively impacted partnering with longrich. And a few years before I joined, I had lost my job, and my husband and I were able to build our own home, you know, provide the best education for our kids, travel the world on our company's cost. You know, traveling has always been one of our passions, you know. And then one of our strongest whys of giving to charity was made possible by Longrich. Giving back has been is very important for us family. Okay, so Longrich made possible. And there's many other partners who had resigned their 9 to 5 to do Longrich full time. You know, their Longrich weekly earnings constantly double and triple their salaries over time. Okay, so aside the weekly earnings, amazing weekly earnings, we've had awesome incentives. One of them is the travels, you know. Longrich has, okay, before I come to travels, these are houses. Longrich members unveiled in the last 2 weeks. Okay, and we're going to have more of these houses. We're going to unveil more of these houses in the coming months and weeks. Okay, so travels, the company sponsor partners to different to choice destinations of the world, all expenses paid. You know, and then we also have car pros run every year. Like President Alex said, this car promos, the company we've paid out in 2019 alone. Okay, we've paid out over 5 million. That's about 2 billion in Nigeria alone in CAF. Okay, so 2020, the platforms have become much bigger. You know, we will be paying out much more at the end of the promo by July 2021. And qualifying for any of these car plans, I would like you to drop the particular car plan you're going to be qualifying for and begin now to work towards it. Let it be your goal, you know. And we have now is the best time to join our platform. You know, the car promo has just been released, and then the car promo technically starts a business year for us in Longrich. It is no more news that COVID-19 had an adverse effect on the global economy. You know, so many traditional businesses are struggling to survive. Why so many traditional businesses are struggling to survive? Longrich has been meeting its financial obligations to its partners on a weekly basis, consistently. You know, so unemployment rate has in almost all economies have been on the rise. Nigeria alone is predicted to reach 40 to 45% by the end of year 2020. You know, so USA reached an all-time high. You know, so while the economies are while unemployment is increasing in all, Longrich partners are earning super well, you know. So network marketing is one of the sectors that have been least affected by the effects of COVID. Okay, so in 2020 and beyond, like President Alex shared, you know, I hope we took notes of all that he shared. We're expected to have over 1,000 car qualifiers in 2020. And if you're going to be part of, and of course, put the car plan you're going to qualify for. So Longrich platform has provided a lot of an opportunity for people who desire freedom, you know, for people who want to build an amazing plan B, you know, while still working on their 9 to 5. This is that opportunity, you know, and you can actually, okay, so no one ever becomes wealthy through working 9 to 5. And there is no perfect time to make that decision, you know, that will change not just your own life, but the lives of so many other people. You know, your generations on board would actually thank you, you know, will be eternally grateful to you as you help, you know, transform their lives through the Longrich opportunity. Welcome to a life-changing platform. Welcome to Longrich International. Thank you.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you very much for the presentation. And also thank you, boss, for initiating this very presentation for us to be having this event 5 p.m. every Sunday. Guys, people have been asking, is this going to be regular? Okay, it's going to be a regular thing, 5 p.m. Sunday. Going to be sharing our business opportunity, invite more of your prospects. If you are invited by someone here, get back to the person who invited you to this presentation and get registered. Don't waste time. Don't be like some of us who wasted time not joining this opportunity. If I had joined this opportunity 5 years ago when I heard about it, by now I should be a billionaire like my boss. So get registered, guys. Get registered.
We're billionaire already.
Billionaire, not billionaire.
Oh, billionaire. We're getting there.
So thank you, our speakers, Nemelov, Musa Martins, our boss, Colonel, then our boss lady, Oluchi Abraham. Thank you very much for us having you here. We are grateful for the things you've shared with us today. And thank you everyone who took part in today's presentation. Drop emoji, drop some fireball, drop some love. If you are excited, if you enjoyed this presentation, drop that, drop 11111. If you enjoyed today's presentation, make sure you share it to your prospects, tag them, let them see what is happening here. See you guys next week, Sunday.
See you, everyone.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Bye-bye. See you on Sunday.
Bye.
Stay blessed.
Bye.